All you have to do is look at a little history and you'll see that what's going on in America has been done before in countries that fall under socialism, Marxism, communism, the isms, and some of the hallmarks, trademarks are the same. For example, they always attack God. They always attack God's truth. They always attack God's church. Karl Marx said, "My object in life is to dethrone God." Well, that sounds pretty atheistic. His protege, Joseph Stalin, said, "They're fooling you. There is no God." Leon Trotsky said, "Religions are illogical, primitive ignorance. There's nothing as ridiculous and tragic as a religious government." Friends, he would have had a heart attack if he had seen the foundation of the United States on godly principles. And it's not just that. They're attacking eternal truths, attacking objective truth. Marx said, eternal truths like freedom. Communism abolishes these eternal truths. Communism abolishes all religion, all morality, instead of constituting them on a new basis. They're not out to reform or adapt or modify. They're out to abolish the truths that we have always held, like freedom. He said the Democrat concept of man is false because it's Christian. Their concept holds that each man is a sovereign being. This is an illusion, a dream, and a presumption of Christianity. He attacks marriage. He says there's no greater stupidity than for people to marry and surrender themselves to the small miseries of domestic and private life. Wow. So in other words, you're idiot to get married. That's what I would call an attack on marriage. In the eyes of our dialectic philosophy, he said, nothing is established for all times. Nothing is absolute or sacred. This goes along with what Goebbels said in Nazi Germany. He said, we'll reach our goal when we have the power to laugh as we destroy, as we smash whatever was sacred to us, as tradition, as education, and as human affection. It's really hard to imagine the evil, demonic nature of the spirit of socialism and Marxism and communism. But it's exactly what's operating today in our nation, and we need to do something about it before they do something about us. Heinrich Himmler, one of Hitler's henchmen, said, "We will not rest until we have rooted out Christianity." So make no mistake, friends, this is coming to a local church near you. It's already got a taste of it last year with the lockdowns, and I'm afraid we're going to see more of that. And don't mistake yourself. They're involved in politics, even if we're not. Joseph Goebbels said this, listen, we enter Parliament in order to supply ourselves in the arsenal of democracy with its own weapons. If democracy is so stupid as to give us free tickets and salaries for our work, that's its affair. We don't come as friends or even as neutrals. We come as enemies. As the wolf bursts into the flock, so we come. Friends, this is exactly what's going on today. This is not a time to play nice. I'm not talking about taking up weapons or using harsh language, which I'm tempted to do sometime. But it's more about a spiritual battle that we need to engage ourselves in. And they also cheat at voting. This last election, we still don't know the accurate count. And all of the voter fraud that's been reported really hasn't even been adjudicated. The courts won't even listen to it. I don't think that's right. But here again, it's a Marxist trick. Joseph Stalin said, I am not concerned at all with who votes. I am very much concerned with who counts the votes. Political power does not rest with those who cast votes. Political power rests with those who count the votes. Friends, it's time to listen to Ephesians 5:11. Have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather expose them. That's what we intend to do. Join us. Hey, Ray McCollum here. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it was a blessing to you. Go ahead and subscribe now. There's a lot more where that came from.